So today we're abusing the lottery system to make enough money to retire, and we do that by buying some scratch cards, like this Lucky Spades here that have some winner numbers on them. 375, so we just scratch, and then we get a 5, so we get $2. And then last one is no winners. But we have more money than we started with, so we just keep going through there, get some more money there. 11 coins now. That's enough to buy this next scratch card pack, or at least unlock it. But we need to go back here and earn a little more money. But this Lucky Spades here doesn't really win very much, if at all. And ooh, lots of winning numbers there. Now we have $16. So let's buy the Sky Blue card, which has bigger prize pools. If it wins, and it won, 15 and 10. Now we have 26 now, way better. Do this a little bit more, another 15 there, very nice. But that's also exactly how much we bought this card for. So at least now we're earning a little bit more. Unlock the next card, but now we can't afford the Sky Blue again, so we're back to winning very low numbers until we get back to being able to afford Sky Blue for 10 more coins there, just enough to buy another one. But of course, the next card that we have access to costs 75 to play, so we're gonna be here a while. Ooh, that's a good winner. We're up to 82. Now we can play the golden clubs. Winner numbers 4, 3, and 4. Wow, that's a rigged setup. But at least we have 122 coins now. So we can unlock the next card, which is Blue Marble. It costs 200 to play, goodness. Golden Clubs, give me some good numbers here because they win so much money, but also 313 again. Why is it duplicating numbers? There we go. More chances of winning, and we win $40 on each of those, very good. Some good winners there. Now we can play Blue Marble. And this one actually has a chance to earn some Emeraldite, which is the premium currency. Ooh, and it moves. I don't know how it does that, but we are earning 150 on the winning spaces, so I'm not complaining. That actually gives us enough to buy a scratcher to scratch some cards for us, and there he is. Just going away at it at a much quicker pace than we can, but he doesn't earn as much at once. So let's just play Blue Marble again. 224, why does it duplicate numbers? I'm trying to win here. Unless that means I can win twice, I am not interested. But hopefully we win more than twice because these cards are getting very expensive. So thankfully we're back up to Sky Blue, earning 200 on that one. Enough to buy the next one. And this is looking better, way better. We have 700 now. We should be able to buy this and then play it right away. Rocket Club, which I'm not sure what rockets have to do with tennis, but at least we're earning way more money on this card. 500 on the winning spaces, and we got 3 of those. Let's get some more scratchers, who I guess are all very antisocial. They are not next to each other. But we can get up to 5 scratchers, and all of that increases our winning rate, $10 per second. But we can also tell them to scratch more cards per second, which, wow, that jumped up really fast. But at least we're earning $20 per second. So let's go through more Rocket Club. Wow, there's only one winning number here. What kind of a racket is this? Just give me the good ones. There's a little better, and this is way better. We are so back, and this card didn't win. It's so over. Hey, but we got an Emeraldite. We are so back. Although the next card to play costs 3,000, which we're almost there too. So let's buy another card here, and then hopefully get that money. Yes, we do. So we're buying Panda Guy, which can earn thousands if it had more than 2 winning numbers. And oh, there it is, 2,000. Just in time to play another one of these. And oh yes, lots of winners here. We have $10,000 plus. And for our helpers, we can also increase the prize per card. So that is increasing our rate, but wow, that is a very interesting number to upgrade it again. Not sure why it's that, but we can buy a lot more scratchers. We have our own little army here. Is this what people use interns for? Just scratching cards relentlessly? I've only ever done one scratch card, and it was like a $5 prize, or maybe just $1. Either way, it won, so I feel good about this. Just go through another one of these, 2,000 more, and the next one costs 10,000 to play. Thunder Beach, ooh, more Emeraldite. Okay, go through 7,000 there, and 5,000 there, looking good. Give me another. And that won a whole bunch of money. Buy this, oh, we need 50,000 to play that? Okay, back to pandas. Buy us cards, scratch all these things away, and nothing. Do it again, and oh, some good prizes, 3 of them. A little bit of a skadoosh, and 3,000 more. Back to Thunder Beach. There's 7,000 there and 7,000 there, and more emeraldite. But we need 2 prestige in the void to use those, so I don't think we're at that level yet. But we are earning quite a bit by going to Thunder Beach, so we should use this as much as possible because it has a 30% chance of getting emeraldite. We're getting up there in the winnings, but it's very slow going now because it's high price to buy with not that much return, but at least we're making it work now. Up to 50,000, ooh, almost. And there it is, putting it all on the pianist. 587, okay, at least they're all different numbers. And there's a 5, 35,000. 35,000 more. And 35,000 more. Oh, that was amazing. We got 100,000 off of that one. Let's go again. Oh yes, this is big winnings here. But at least we can buy more of these guys, up to 20. Yes, so many scratch cards going through. 160 a second. So the next card to unlock costs 75,000, but to play it is 125,000. So hopefully this will let us win or not. Back to Thunder Beach, which is starting to be a little lackluster on the winnings, especially that one. Thunder Beach, why are you letting me down like this? Huh? I'm sorry, there were 4 9s on that card? Why couldn't that be a winning number? Instead, I'm stuck with these cards duplicating numbers or just not having anything. Okay, there's some good winnings there. And we're up to 10 emeraldite. If I go through another Thunder Beach card and there's no winnings, we're gonna have problems. And there's a little bit of winnings. And there's some more winnings there. Oh man, all the ups and downs. But I've heard that 90% of gamblers quit before they make it big, so we're just gonna keep going with this. That's some quality life advice, right? Ooh, that one had a lot of winners though. We're almost back up to 50,000, I knew it! That was a really good winner there. And there's not even the tax man to come and take half of it. I also feel like half is optimistic for that. So we can just wait for 50,000 to roll in, and then we buy the pianist, all good numbers. Oh yes, big winner there, 270,000. So we can buy the guitarist, which of course has 2 duplicated numbers. At least there's a winner there, 125,000 there. And that's it, at least we can play again. To earn another 125,000, so many 7s. 1, 4, so there's more money. We can unlock the next one and actually play it right away, Space 7, which is literally just Space Invaders. I love it. But there's a couple of winners on here, so that's good news. We're almost at 1 million. Keep it going, keep it going. We're at 1 million, yes! So let's just use this money to buy even more little helpers. 40 of them. Look at all the little scratch particles flying out there. Now they're forced to be a little more social because they're so close together. And we can increase their winnings once and then twice, and then up to $5 per card. So we're earning 800 a second. More Space 7 because this is a big winner there. Ooh, very big winner. Back up to 1 million. And then we can spend a third of what we have to unlock the next card, which also costs 1 million to play. The Singularity. Okay, they're all different numbers. I'm feeling good about this. There's 1 million right there. Come on, give me another one. Yes, 2 million. And a third for another 1 million. Beautiful, up to 4 million. Oh, this is a very good card here, but it is very expensive to play as well. At least we're up to 10 million, which is enough to unlock this, but we can't play it. So let's go back to here. There's more duplicated numbers, so at least we got 1 million off of that. Ooh, and there's some 3 winning number 9s there, so we have enough to unlock this. Lucky fries. And then go back to the Singularity, which, wow, we earned 750,000. The K bores me, I want the M. But we are, okay, earning a little more now. I wanna get the winnings up to, ooh, we can actually afford to tell them to scratch more cards now. 8 cards per second. They're really blazing through them. And then we can still play this one, which, wow, that gave us a very low amount. 2 million there. Slowly earning more. At least we're going positive in all these cards, even if it's very little amounts. There's some good winning numbers there, but 20 million to play this one. At least we're earning multi-millions on each of these. So we're up to 20 million and a little bit extra, so it's safe to roll this one. Hopefully we win. But of course there's more duplicated numbers. Why must you do this to me? Hey, at least it wins. And it wins again. Can we get a third? Oh no, but we're back up to 20 million. Let's run it. 3, 2, 7. There's a 7 for 7 million. And then there's a 2 for 12 million. Sadly, not enough to buy another card again, but we can go back to the singularity and earn 2 million there, just enough to justify another one of these, which also has 2 duplicated numbers, and we earned 12 million there, so that was a loss. But we are up to 27 emeraldites. When do we cash these in? Let's see if we can get another Lucky Fries card, and then see how that one goes. If it lets us buy another one, then we'll... Whoop, accidentally bought the wrong card. Might as well see what it gives us. 7,000, neat. All right, if this Lucky Fries card doesn't win anything or not enough to let us play again, it didn't win us anything. All right, I think now's the time we prestige. So let's enter the void, and we get some badges here, which actually do not cost very much. Oh, so we can get some shiny packs? You can buy any booster pack you want from collection. Sure, get one of those. And then we can re-trigger the prize when we match an odd number and also an even number. So it re-triggers anytime we win. We're down to 1, which I don't think we can buy anything with. There's also some clown scratchers here that occasionally drop 10 billion, but that also costs 60 emeraldites, so I think we're done here. And then we start the whole process again, but at least we have all of our perks. So this is the collection that we don't have anything for. I guess it costs 4 trillion to open a booster pack, but let's just go through it again. We have some 4s there, and they're a trigger twice. So that's good news already. And then a 9 there, triggering twice. Oh yes, we're gonna earn so much more money if we win. But we can play the blue again, which is already letting us possibly skip some cards. Like, we can already afford this one. Not to play it though, but we're still able to unlock things and earn twice as much from everything. I love it. Back up to the tennis card, there's an emeraldite. So we're up to the panda in a matter of minutes. We haven't even bought any scratchers. We should probably do that. Just a whole bunch of them. Until we're broke. But that broke situation is quickly resolved a little bit, earning thousands from cards we're not supposed to. And then here we're earning multiple thousands from the card that gives us multiple thousands, but at least it's more. And then we can buy Thunder Beach, which is earning tens of thousands. So now this card can win itself as long as one of the numbers wins. And of course, when I say that, the next one doesn't win. But then a couple cards later, we do win. So we're back up to the pianist, which makes it very easy to play back to back because we're earning 150,000 from these winning spaces. And that one earned quite a bit. We almost got up to 1 million on that one. Let's go again, and oh, not quite 1 million, but it's so close. We should probably upgrade their scratching abilities and then more prizes per card. And we are back up to 1 million, which I feel like one of these should be able to get us 1 million when it triggers twice. This one, not quite, but the singularity can let us easily boost our winnings. And at least the ones that win just 750,000 will earn 1 million, although it's surprisingly only 1 million. Wouldn't it be 1.5? Well, in any case, it's very easy for us to get the amount that we need to play Lucky Fries. So already we're back up to where we were, even if it doesn't win. Come on, scratch cards, we're supposed to get to retirement off of this. Which is like, how many millions do you need to retire? Who knows? I just know I want more of it. There's double on the Lucky Fries twice, up to 50 million, which is how much we need to buy the next scratch card, but we're not quite there. I just absolutely love getting duplicate winning numbers. It's my favorite thing. But hey, when it's separated, we earn more. Now the next card is probably gonna cost 100 million to play. So let's work on this a little bit. So we're up to 100 million now, just a little bit more, and we're up to almost 200 million. Ooh, yes, let's buy this, and it's called the Janitor. But these earn tens of millions when they win. And thankfully it did win, so we're back up to 200 million, which is probably how much is needed to play that. 250 million for Bigfoot. Who names these things? But now we got 300 million, so let's see what Bigfoot's all about. Wait a minute, why does the prize money go back down to 60, 80, and 10? That better be millions. Scratch? Okay, it is millions. But of course, it only wins once. so we're barely able to afford to play it again. But thankfully, the next one won way more. There's not that many cards left to scratch open. And thankfully, this one won a very good amount. We're almost up to 1 billion. Come on, just a few more winnings. Almost there. And of course, that one doesn't win. Just one more card, and that one won quite a bit. Wow. All threes. You would think the 3 would give us something extra if the only winning number is 3, but of course it doesn't, and the next one kind of makes up for it. And this one, ooh, made up for a lot more. There's 1 billion. So we can unlock this card, and we need 1 billion to play it. So thankfully this one won more than once, and we earn a nice amount of money right before spending it on another card. Oh, the vicious cycle, but at least it feels like we're coming out on top. So we get back to 1 billion, and then we can play Rose Garden. And hopefully, wow, it only won once. That does not justify buying the card. But we're almost back to the same amount of emeraldites that we had before we entered the void last time. Though I do kind of want to see about those clown scratchers. So we're gonna need 60 emeraldites for that, which is quite a bit. But at least we can play Rose Garden again. And does it win? It didn't win at all. Neat. And we are just barely able to play Bigfoot now because we're spending a lot to win little. Especially the low amounts that actually do win. But actually that one earned quite a bit. Wow, we are really juggling around 600 million. But at least this is earning us more emeraldites for just barely being able to play this. But actually that one was pretty good. If the next Rose Garden doesn't win enough to play it again, then we're gonna prestige. We're not even in the trillions range to buy a booster pack. So this one feels kind of like a waste. We get so close to 1 billion. And there we go, just enough to buy it with 2 duplicated numbers again. And that one didn't win at all. At least we got 40, so at least we can spend a bit more in the void. Panels are automatically scratched just after opening a card? Sure. Adds each winner number to scratcher prize card. Wait, what? So does that make it like a guaranteed win? I'm curious about that. And then we get more re-triggers when we match a 3 or a 7. And then this is more booster packs, can't afford those. And then this actually relies on us having a very low amount of scratchers, which I'm not sure is good for that, but we can definitely get more green chance. So a lot of boosts now, so we can buy a card and it automatically scratches it. So we get immediate winnings, and there's an emeraldite already. Wow, this will really speed up the process, even if they don't win that much. At least we're still earning doubles, and it triggers again if we match 7s. Ooh, and there were 2 of them there. Very nice. And wow, that one had 4 winners. And there's 3s and 7s, yes! Moving on up. Okay, I think I understand what this means. This is about the scratchers. So we do that, and then we have them scratch more prizes and card things. So if we buy a card, and then these are the winner numbers, those get added to these guys? Scratcher, is that prize per card? You know, maybe I don't understand what it means. I just know that I'm winning big. It does seem like each of our cards have at least 1 guaranteed winning number, so maybe that's what that means. Oh, but when there's 3 of them, that's even better. So we can get up to 1 million without even getting to the singularity. Oh, that one actually didn't win, so now I'm back to not knowing what this means. But now we're at 1 million, good. I almost feel bad for just buying a handful of scratchers. Maybe we should have gotten the perk that, like, duplicates winnings depending on how many scratchers we have. So that would be good to have either 3 or 7 scratchers, because that's like the most amount of re-triggers that we can get. It's not even a re-trigger for these scratchers, it's just double. Oh, and there's a 3 in the millions, yes. So now we can afford the Lucky Fries and then play it right away. Ooh, 3 winnings, yes. We might be able to get up to the trillions this time, because the Janitor is able to be played, and that's winning on 7s. More winnings on 7s. Buy this, play it. More 7s, yes! Why is it gotta be such a low value of winning though? Ooh, at least that one won a lot. So now Bigfoot is able to carry us to 1 billion, yes! So hopefully this means that the Rose Garden is a lot nicer to us, as long as Bigfoot is nicer to us, which it kind of isn't. But now we can play Rose Garden, and there we win. A very low amount. Thank you for that. But we are speeding through this and earning more emeraldites in the process. Oh, how quickly hopes are shattered. We can't play Bigfoot anymore. Ooh, but the Janitor's good to us. But, ooh, that's a good winner. Yes, billions again. Come on, Rose Garden. Do good today. You only had 1 winner. and it was terrible. The Rose Garden is really not worth it. Maybe we should just farm Emeraldite chance cards, which are at 30%. And there's only one of those that's at that. Is there? Only one, and it's Thunder Beach. So we can definitely farm Thunder Beach for Emeraldites. Even if it doesn't win, we can still play a lot of them. Would be nice if there was a perk to earn double the Emeraldites. And surprisingly, we're actually going positive buying all these Thunder Beach cards. So even if not every card wins an Emeraldite, we are still going up in the amount of money we earn until we buy that one. Whoa, almost every space won on this card. Why couldn't that happen in the millions? Just need a couple more Emeraldites. And there it is, 60 Emeraldites. Also, I'm not sure what this PW button does. Oh, preview. Don't really need that, because we're going there anyway. So we can buy clown scratchers. Hopefully they're good for more than just dropping 10 billion at random intervals. So once we're able to afford our first scratcher, or maybe our first like 2, we buy one, and there's the clown. Which sadly doesn't seem like he actually contributes to the overall collection rate. But the more scratchers we have, the more clown scratchers we have, and that means more chance to randomly earn 10 billion. So we're gonna make sure to buy a lot of scratchers, about as many as we can afford, which is really boosting our collection rate, even if we don't really have them collecting too much at a time. But wow, all the clowns plus all the normal scratchers really fill out the screen. Although, how occasionally is occasionally? Because we have 32 normal scratchers, which means 32 clowns, and nothing's happened yet, unless they're all gonna drop 10 billion at once. So now we're in the millions. If they drop 10 billion, then it's gonna be a little less noticeable, but also are some of them like doubled up? I think some of them actually doubled up over here, which is interesting. Although they are clowns, so they know how to make the most of a very tiny space. Hopefully these guys don't have that clown phobia. I forget what it's called, but it never really made sense to me. It's like, it's a clown. Oh, wait, we just earned 10 billion twice there. So the clowns are actually doing it. Yes! Oh, Rose Garden, you are mine. Hey, and it actually decides to win. And there was only an 8 there that won, and all the numbers were 8s. Oh, that is so annoying. But now we're actually able to go positive in the billions, I think. Not really. Very low winning chances. Even though it says a 91% chance of winning, it's still terrible numbers, because we are not earning enough to justify this card. Why don't we just buy the next one, which costs 5 billion, Lotus Fortune. And hey, that one's actually doing good. At least sort of. Oh, almost every space won there, and there were 3 3s on there. 317 billion. I don't even know if the clowns contributed to that, but I love it. Let's us buy the next one, the Circus. Is it an amazing digital circus? Certainly looks digital, and we are getting some good winners there. How much does it cost to play the next one? The desktop, 100 billion. Oh my gosh, it's actually Windows XP. I love it. But we can only afford that once, tragically. And the circus does not pay out enough to justify spending 50 billion on that. I think we need the clowns to pick up the slack again, which also might involve buying just so many more scratchers, because they are still only costing thousands, and now it's tens of thousands. But we have over 100 scratchers. Can we get up to 200? I don't even know where all the clowns are going. There's one that's way over there. Oh, the number, wait, the number stopped going up. And look at the clowns over there. Wow, that is just a confetti shower happening. Does that get worse as we go? Can we crash things here? It's just ramping up. Oh my gosh, I think this is what breaks the game. And it still doesn't cost very much to buy more. Okay, it's maxed at however many that is. It's definitely not 171. As much as it likes to be, look at those clowns going. And somehow we're still not earning 10 billion as often as I would like. We really should have the one where the scratchers have a chance to get Emeraldites. Oh, there's 10 billion. So we can play the circus again, even though it really doesn't pay out that much. It seems like all of these don't pay out enough to justify buying them, because they don't win much at all. But at least we can also upgrade how many scratch cards they go through for very decent amounts of money. Still not costing billions yet, but we did pay a nice amount for it once. And now we're maxed out for 4.2 million cards. What? Okay, now we're actually moving up there, earning 1 billion per second. And we haven't even touched this upgrade yet for however many that can go. Oh, there was 10 billion over there. I saw it. And now that's maxed out, $22 per card. 15 billion per second. Now we're on pace of buying a booster pack and actually being able to afford playing it at the desktop. Oh, now it decides to win. Go figure. But at least it's winning on 7, so that's better. I love that we maxed out the amount of scratchers and they're not even taking up all these empty spaces. It's like, what else is supposed to go there? And there we are at 1 trillion. So we can buy that to play it maybe next time. At least that's earning hundreds of billions. So now when we play this and win just a little bit, even though it didn't there, although I am seeing a couple of 10 billions fly around there, so now they all are going at once. Very nice. Oh wow, that's actually happening very frequently. Okay, now they're actually picking up the slack. And oh, look at all the 10 billions happening up there. Love it. I love it so much. So it doesn't take long for us to get a nice amount of trillions. And it's enough to open a booster pack. Symbols pack. Okay, open it up. And whoop. Okay, so we have a banana card, which I guess is common. And there's only one winter fruit. But that lets us earn tens of trillions. Okay, we gotta hope for an avocado here. It's an avocado! Thanks! And there's just one, but that's 10 trillion there. So now we can pay, what? Hold on, we can pay 4 billion to open this? Oh my gosh! That is huge returns. Really glad I bought this now. So now it's bananas, and we get 1 banana. But we are still earning profit here because it costs very little to buy these. Oh, I just realized I didn't say banana up there. It says bananuna. And sadly, that one didn't win. Nope. But we do have enough to buy another one, or pack. Lucky stones. Well, this texture looks very familiar. Or it's familiar enough where it's uncanny, but okay, so we test our luck with lucky stones. 9 hidden panels, each one reveals an ingot. So gold, silver, bronze might appear, and those are the ones that win. Hey, there's 1 trillion, 500 billion, 500 billion. So they all win, but it's how much they do win. Neat, and that one also costs 4 billion to open. So the golds are the big winners here. But, oh, there's one. Cool. And then a minefield pack. That does not sound like fun. Pink cave? Each panel has a 15% chance to reveal a star and chance to reveal a bomb, which destroys the card instantly. Okay, so that's where the minefield comes from. So we have to go through this, and then hopefully there's a bomb. Well, that's upsetting. So that should mean there's one more booster pack that we haven't seen yet. And honestly, the symbols pack here seems like it has the most chance of winning. Or maybe not. But also, interestingly, they have a different amount of matches on the card as there is over here. But also, they're not winning as much as they used to, which is really tragic. We also don't get any emeraldites from these. And I would certainly like to know what the last booster pack is. There it is. Math pack. So we got the Lambda Foundation here, but this one's rare? Sub and win. It should say sub to intern. Can you match the magic number? With 4 hidden panels, each one reveals a number between 1 and 9. If the total of the 4 numbers minus the winner number equals 0, you win 10 trillion. So all these added up, if they equal 9, oh, nope, not 10 trillion. But what? Did we get it? Hold on. Let me buy that again. Okay, winner counter is 3. So it doesn't have to equal 0, it just has to be below 0? Is that what I'm getting here? I think that is it, because we just got 10 trillion off of that. Oh, that's the big winner there. Okay, but they can be a large winner number, which makes it more difficult, but we still won there. I don't even know what the rest of these scratcher cards is, but we need 100 trillion for the last one. And then whatever this one is, the teacher, which costs 100 trillion to play. Neat. So thankfully, it's pretty easy as long as this number stays less than 20. So that makes it very easy to win. Oh, but there's 28. Hey, but we still got it. This is just pretty slow going, but it's also the best way to earn money, I think. Even though it's not really giving us emeraldites. Really wish I bought this one then. Well, it's fine, being able to buy these for 4 billion apiece. Oh, that one actually didn't win because that number was so high. Well, at least it's only billions. 32, okay, nope. Needed like all 9s there. Yeah, we need all 9s for this one. And already not winning. So I wonder if the more you play these, the lesser chance you have of winning. It sure seems like it because we should have been able to get that one. 16, that should be doable. Oh, exactly 0. That should be a bonus. So at least we are going up, especially with the clowns giving us 10 billion occasionally. Oh, this one's easy to win, but man, this is incredibly slow going. Okay, this one, that one won. Almost there. Just need one more winner. And this one should, oh, it did, 100 trillion. Now, do we spend it all on paying for the teacher? It does earn trillions at a time. I think we can do this. Oh, that's the teacher. I didn't even get to look at the card, but I guess we won it. Must be a chemistry teacher. But now we're back to just 20 trillion. So it's time to go through a lot of these again until we can afford the last scratcher card, which unfortunately is not happening too often. Should we see what this other one was? Let me look at this one. So each star is worth 7 trillion, so there's a chance to earn 63 trillion off of this one. But if there's a bomb, then it just destroys the card right away. But we have to scratch all the panels, so that is really risky. Oh, but we won. So as long as we get a star, we get the money out of it. Okay, so this one actually has the biggest chance of winning, not the math one. What was the price of this one? Trillion, 500 billion, but there was a lot of 500 billions last time. So that one actually doesn't pay out too much, but at least we are earning enough to get us close to 100 trillion. The minefield pack is actually the best one. As long as we, oh, don't get a bomb too early. And that one only had 1 star, so that is very high and very low. But at least that one had enough. We have 100 trillion again, so we can buy this one. But it costs, oh, Lottoville. That's the one that we were supposed to get to, because set up in the beginning. So we need 500 trillion to play that. Well, time for more minefields, I guess. Because I do like the chances of this one. Wow, that one actually earned nothing. Well, I used to like the chances of this. At least it's a lot more consistent than the math pack, I think. As long as we don't get a bomb too early. So this one actually has quite a few stars on it. Almost up to 100 trillion. But I think the other ones also had decent chances of winning. This one just, you don't have a lot of chances to scratch. So it's a little more risky, I think. Especially because none of these are winning. How did we get so lucky on the first one? Oh, 2 grapes, 20 trillion. Really glad these only cost 4 billion. And there's 2 grapes there, 20 more trillion. I still just love the shower of confetti happening in the clown corner. So I guess each booster pack has their own merit, but this one is honestly not that great because it's just either you get 10 trillion or you get nothing. Whereas this one you can stack up quite a bit of money as long as there's a good amount of stars and you don't get a bomb on the second symbol. But this one has a chance to earn 75 trillion. At least 20 trillion is good. So I guess I'm not sure which one is technically the best booster pack to go with. Since I'm pretty sure the gold one in here, yeah, it just has a chance of earning 7 trillion, which isn't great, but 500 billion up to 9 times? That's 4.5 trillion. At least we're up to 250 trillion, so we're halfway to our goal. But of course, these aren't winning like they used to. So back to the minefield. And of course, these don't win like they used to either. So the ore pack is probably the best to just continuously get to where we're going. Low risk for decent reward. And I think there actually was prestige things for the specific boosters as well. 4 times on ore booster pack winnings. That's a good one. And then ×2 on these symbols. Is there one for the math? I don't think there's one for the math. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. We're over 400 trillion, almost there. I really don't want to say it, but it's gonna hurt if we buy that Lottoville card and then it just wins nothing. Someone knock on wood for me before that happens. And that one was entirely copper, wow. Or copper, bronze? Just need one more gold ingot in here. And there it is, yes, 500 trillion. Plus a little bit extra in case we, you know what? Not even saying it anymore. Just buying the Lottoville. And hey, it actually wins. Not enough to play again, but we won it. And is that it? We were able to play exactly once and we can't even see what the chance of a emeraldite is. Let's see, of the perks we have over here, the ones that we don't have would need like 142 emeraldites to unlock them all? Oh goodness. Well, you know what? We hit all the cards and we did win in the Lottoville card, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Scratchers. Thank you very much for watching, and sub to Intern.